Looking ahead now to what could be a potentially critical vote for Ohioans. We are now just hours away from polls opening for the state's special election.
And there's just one amendment on the August ballot. It's issue 1. We asked you on Instagram, do you know what issue 1 in Ohio is all about? Most viewers voted yes. 22% answered no. WCPO 9 News reporter Anna Azalian's live at the Hamilton County Board of Elections. Anna?
Well, Tanya, at the Board of Elections, they're getting ready to set up the polling locations for tomorrow, because that's when voters will head to the polls to vote on just that one thing on their ballot, issue 1.
But this is a ballot question that affects everything.
Issue 1 would make it harder to change the state constitution. Here's how. Under issue 1, any constitutional amendment on the ballot would need a 60% supermajority to pass, rather than the 50% plus 1 simple majority currently required.
Are you here to vote?
That means if issue 1 is passed and in a future election, 59% of voters were in favor of a change to the Constitution, that change would not go into effect.
If this happens, almost any of your rights are vulnerable. It's really not safeguarding rights.
Brian Griffin with the Cincinnati AFL-CIO says this is why the Ohio chapter is against issue 1.
Straight up, it's a power grab.
The chairman of the Claremont County Republican Party disagrees.
Then the U.S. Constitution, which actually requires 67% passage and 3/4 of the states to approve, was that a power grab? It's about protecting the Constitution.
These are just two of the organizations that have stated a position on this issue. The Ohio Restaurant Association and Ohio Right to Life are among those in favor of issue 1. The campaign against issue 1 touts a longer list of endorsements, including the League of Women Voters Ohio and Ohio Physicians for Reproductive Rights. Issue 1 would also make 2 other changes. Any petitions to get a constitutional amendment on the ballot would need signatures from 5% of the voters in all 88 Ohio counties. Right now, these petitions only need signatures from half of the state's counties.
The thing that no other state has that this issue 1 would create would be a single county veto.
Plus, it would make a change to the approval process for these petitions. And while these are the things you'll see on the ballot when you go to vote, you may have seen ads that mention other issues, like abortion. A vote related to abortion and other reproductive rights is set to be on the November ballot. And while issue 1 doesn't say anything directly about abortion, experts say it would have an impact on the results of the November election. Because if issue 1 passes, that ballot measure would need 60% of the vote to pass. And those polls open tomorrow morning at 6:30. And a reminder, you do now need a photo ID when you go to vote. At the Hamilton County Board of Elections, Anna Azalian, WCPO 9 News.
All right, Anna, thanks so much. If you are in line at 7:30, stay in line. They will still allow you to vote. And WCPO 9 will have full election coverage for you tomorrow, whether it's on your TV or on your phone. Check in throughout the day. We'll give you updates.